Alright, we are back. Welcome to Let's Play Phantasy Star Online. Dreamcast. So I'm 4 experience points from leveling up, which means I will probably level up after killing this enemy. Aha! Level 3, attack power plus 2, defense power plus 1, MST plus 6, and evasion power plus 6. All good stuff. All fantastic good stuff. Now, Rappies are tricky because they will, after they die, quote, die, unquote, they're really just faking it because, you know, their bodies hang around. And then eventually they will get up and run away. And the only way you get the experience from killing them. You don't get any items from them unless you kill them. Or hit them again after they start to try and run off. That's the only way, unfortunately. But that's not important, because I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not worried about drops in this LP. I'm not really worried about anything. It's more about the story and the gameplay experience. Yeah, I'll keep telling myself that. Anyway, getting stronger slowly. I'm doing an extra point of damage. Woo! My damage will go up after I start raising my mag properly. Instead of going for, because there's one particular thing that I want. Oh, and I think this is the guy. I'm scared. What are these monsters doing here? I can't raise the price of this land if these monsters hang around. My son asked you to take me back to Pioneer 2? Cough. Of course I'll go back with you. If you do me a favor. Oh, here we go. I left 3 capsules on prime land locations. If you go and recall all of them, then I'll go back with you. Why? Because capsules aren't cheap. Hurry now, the capsules are this way and that way. Ugh, fucking bastard. So, one of them is, I believe, back where you started. And the others will kind of send us all around Forest 1 again. I realize it might be a little bit boring to do all of the quests since they're in kind of the same area, but well, one of the things about this game is that the maps aren't the same every time you go down. They actually had like 3 different configurations for the forest. And oh, I can't go that way, so I'll go this way. They had like 3 different configurations for each of them, individual maps. So there is actually some variety in going through the dungeons again. Online, however, you got your map. The map you went to was based on your section ID or something. It's a little bit weird. I don't exactly remember what it was, but online, if you started a game and played alone, you would always get the same map. But if you played with other players, then you would, if they had a different ID than you or something, I don't know how it was decided, then you would play one of the different map variations. So it was just it was a good way to encourage you to play with different people and you know, keep the game from getting stale. And that it did. I played the hell out of this game when I was, I don't even remember. I think I was 14 when I got it. Like I turned 14 and then I got a job at a grocery store, and that sucked. But the job was terrible. But I made some money, and I bought the Dreamcast And it came with like a bunch of stuff. It came with Phantasy Star Online. It came with controller, memory card, and a keyboard. There was a keyboard released that went along with Phantasy Star Online. I don't know if it worked on any other games, but because the soft keyboard was such an epic piece of crap, geez, I keep wasting. Oh, that's okay. There's a mono fluid right here, so I'll just pop one and take that. And so it's like I said, I didn't really, I never really played a lot of Dreamcast games, but I did play. I played Grandia 2, which was a fantastic game. I haven't played that game in ages. I only ever played through it once. I never played through. Well, I think it was like re-released on the PlayStation later after Sega closed their hardware portion. But I played through it on the Dreamcast. I kind of want to play that game again because it's been so long, and that was a good game. That was a really great RPG. But that's really not what we're talking. We're talking about the. Well, I guess we'll keep talking about Dreamcast stuff. There's really not. I guess there's plenty to say about Phantasy Star Online, but I want to save it for when it's relevant, like when I'm in a certain area. So I don't want to talk about the caves now when, I'm going to be in the caves later. I'll talk about the caves when I'm in the caves. So in the meantime, I played Sonic Adventure. Well, I tried Sonic Adventure 1. There was a place I went to that had a Dreamcast, and I tried Sonic Adventure 1 there, and I didn't like it, to say the least. I couldn't get into it. I didn't really like the open world setup so much. I couldn't find the levels. I couldn't find any more than one level. I mean, I played Sonic Adventure 1 DX on the GameCube, and I figured it out then. But when I first played it, I didn't like it. And even now, I don't think Sonic Adventure 1 was all that great. I did play Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast, though, and then later on the GameCube, and I really liked that. I think Sonic Adventure 2 was actually a really good game. But then Sonic just kind of fell off after that. And so did Sonic Team. I don't know what happened to Sonic Team. They just they lost it. That's kind of the best thing I can say. After Sonic Adventure 2 and the fall of the Sega hardware, Sonic Team, they weren't any good anymore. I don't know what the hell happened. There's the next capsule. More enemies. Slogging my way through all these guys. Brings back memories. And this door still is not open. Oh, that's why. The nests, nests, I guess. It's great because you can actually hear them coming, so you know when you're in for one. And they spawn those little guys, Mothmans or something, or Mothans. I don't know what they're called. I haven't looked. I didn't really look at the name when I was fighting them earlier. That's one thing I really like about this game is that when you're targeting an enemy, or when an enemy is being targeted, you don't really target enemies yourself. They kind of get targeted for you. When that's happening, you are told everything you need to know about it. Like, I can see this is a Booma, and it's an attribute native, which tells me if I were using melee weapons, which have additional percentages against different monster attributes, then that would be very useful for me. But since I'm a Vonuwurl, a force, actually, knowing it's a native is actually not as useful as you would think. But anyway, more mag raising. So I give my mag 3 more items, it levels up, and it's level 8. 2 more levels, and I'll find out if I'm getting the the photon blast I want, or one I don't. I've done it before, but I'm not sure like if there's some extra thing. If it's not, I was never a mag raising genius or anything like that, so I don't know if it had anything to do at all with your section ID or anything like that. I know color. I think color is based on the color of the outfit you choose. Ah, see there, Zahn. I knew I was correct not to buy it. So now we have a new technique which I will show off after I kill this thing. So now we go to customize, and now that icon's lit up. Put the attack there, and these guys are sort of weak to Foy, which is the fire attack. But here's Zahn. There you go. It's a simple lightning strike. Nothing fancy yet, but as you find higher level technique discs, the techniques look better and better. So Zahn's level 15, which is the max level for techniques in the original Phantasy Star Online, looks quite a bit different from this one. So I think, I'm not sure, is that it? Did I get? He said there were 3, and I think I have 2. So this guy takes more damage from Zahn than he does from Foy, so be hitting him with that. But he's also tougher than than the Buma. Take that, you little bastard. Get away from me. Alright, there we are. I think that's all the enemies in this area. Ah, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Always gotta open up all the item boxes. Never know what you're gonna find. When I start finding special weapons, then that's when I'll really be making the money. But I actually don't think I'll see any special weapons in this LP, because I'm not going to play through hard mode. I'm going to go through on normal, beat the final boss, and then I will use a different character to show you the final boss on hard mode. Possibly using Phantasy Star Online 2, because, well, to be honest, I don't really feel like raising this character all the way to level however high I need to be to beat the boss on hard mode, and then fighting it again. So I'm just going to play it once. Yeah, I'm just going to play through this once. Then I'll use this character to show you the Kirik thing, and then I'll use a different character to show you the true ending in many ways. So I've got 2 minutes left, but I don't know if I'll be able to finish this, because do I have all the things? I see item pack, quest board. Ah, I do. I have all 3 capsules. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to this guy and be like, all right, buddy, let's go. And I'll finish this quest. You have all 3 capsules. Now let's get out of this dangerous place. Hurry! Ah! So he leaves a telepipe for us, which is nice, because it means we don't have to leave one. And we can just go back to town. So I'll finish this quest. We'll see if any more pop up. Ooh. Better feed my mag, because every time you reload, Alright, so I got Ritra. Oh, I didn't get the one I wanted. Crap. Well, and I just gave it an item I didn't want to give it. Well, what I'm going to do is I'll raise its evasion power to level 5, and then I'll probably leave it there, and I'll just give it mono fluids or whatever to raise its whatever. I'll make sure it doesn't cause any more trouble like this again. Please get your reward. So, well, we've got our money, so I'm going to call this a part, and, yeah, geez. These first 3 quests are, They're not that interesting, but I promise they do get better. They really do. So here we are. Any new ones? Yeah, so we got 4 new quests to do next time on Let's Play Phantasy Star Online Dreamcast version. See you guys.